inspired makeup and hair, something a little bit silly and not so serious because it is Christmas, so why not have fun. So it is pretty big and tall, but I hope that you guys like it. This look is 100% inspired by Made You Look on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's her name. I will link her below so you guys can see the original video. She is absolutely incredible at everything she does on YouTube. So I took inspiration from her and recreated it because you guys asked for this. So I hope you guys enjoy this little tutorial. So I'm going to start out using my L'Oreal Base Magic Primer and a foundation brush. So for foundation I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Foundation in the shade Radiant Beige, and I'm not sure if this is going to match me, but we're just going to go for it. Ooh, this smells good. To conceal underneath my eyes, I'm going to use this Maybelline concealer, which is like incredible, amazing dupe for the NARS concealer, and it's in the shade Light. Then to set my concealer, I'm going to use the new Australis AC on Tour Contour Palette. Haven't used this before, so we shall give it a go. Have heard that the yellow shade is great for underneath the eyes, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to be using the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in Natural. It totally would have made more sense for me to not be fake tan for this video, but we've come too far, I can't go back now. Don't you just love it when you get a sweat moustache? Then to set that in place, I'm going to use my NYX Matte Finish spray. This is going to feel so good because it is so hot today. Okay, so for the brows I'm going to do something quite natural, so I'm going to use the new L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I don't know. It's just like a gel that adds little fibres and darkens up your brows. And then to contour, I'm going to take this middle shade right here and just very lightly add a little bit underneath my cheekbones. Yeah, so in the movie The Grinch, she pretty much has the cutest nose you've ever seen. It's like the cutest button nose ever. So I'm going to give myself a cuter nose using this contour palette once more and an angled brush. I'm just going to draw it in and then blend for the rest of my life afterwards so it's all seamless. So I'm just drawing like a square in the middle of my nose, and then I'm going to start blending out around it and start adding a bit more and more product as we go. Essentially all I'm doing is giving off the illusion that I have a button nose by putting a dip here and then contouring the end bit right here. And then I'm going to take this highlighting shade and add that just into the middle of my nose. Whoa, that's pigmented. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. Okay. Jesus Christ. Just adding that highlight to the point of our nose and then leaving that contour right there to make it look sunken, and then bringing the highlight back up here. And that's given us kind of the illusion of a real pointy button nose. For the eyes, because she is really young, she's just got something super natural on if she has on anything at all. So once again, I'm just going to take this brown shade and I'm just going to lightly apply it through my crease and on my lower lash line. We're just applying that to the outer half of our lower lash line so that it makes us have bigger looking eyes. Next, because I do want big doll looking eyes, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil, and this is in the shade Medium, and I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. For mascara, I'm going to use the Essence Lash Mania Reloaded Mascara, and I'm just applying this to my top lashes. And in some of the scenes she has like really long wispy eyelashes, but it's only just at the outer edges, so I'm just going to take my Ardell single eyelashes. I'm going to take the longest ones and apply probably like 2 or 3 to the outer half of my eyeball. And so all I'm doing is piling a few on the outer half of my eye, and then I'm going to go ahead and add mascara just to make them look bigger because hers are ginormous. So this is what the eyes look like. We've got really kind of opened eyes without that much eyeshadow, and then just really long, kind of looking out of place eyelashes, but that's just the way she wears them. Then for lips, I'm just going to use this Revlon Colour Burst Lip Butter, and this is in the shade Red Velvet. And I'm using this just because she has kind of like reddy stained lips. It doesn't look like she's really got an actual product on. Just to finish it off, I'm going to add some blush, and I'm going to use my NYX Desert Rose Blush. I'm just going to apply this to my face in all the areas that your face would naturally go red when you're cold. So that's like the nose and a little bit up on your forehead, a little bit on your chin. And you can apply it quite heavily to your cheeks because she has it like really intensely on her cheeks to show how cold it is. So now we're going to move on to the fun part, and that is the hair. And now that we're on the most unflattering angle in history, I'm going to get started by taking the top half of my hair and this is a lot easier if you have shorter hair than me. And we're just going to put that in a little bun on the top of our head just for now. And all we're going to do is take a section of hair from the middle of the back, if that makes any sense. So just about here. Okay, so once we've found our section, we're going to take a pipe cleaner or wire. I'm going to use pipe cleaner just because that's all I have at the moment, and I just stupidly bought a rainbow pack, which, you know, is going to be pretty obvious in your hair, but we're just going to have to go with it. I'm taking 4 pieces just because my hair is so long, but if you have normal length hair, you can definitely get away with probably just 1. But I'm just going to tie these 2 together. And all I do is bend it a bit in half, like this. And we're just going to pop it through the hair and fold it around a few pieces of hair. And that's just going to lock it into place. And then we look like we've got really awful 90s hair extensions in. I'm going to section that into 3 like we would when we're plaiting, and putting the pipe cleaner in the middle one. I'm just going to start plaiting like normal. Once we get to the bottom, we're just going to leave a little bit at the end, and we're going to tie that off with a hair tie. It would be ideal using a clear hair tie, but of course I am not prepared like always. And now we're just going to let down the top part of our hair. And make sure you have a middle part in your hair. And this is when the weird stuff starts. So we're just going to pop this on our head, and this is what's going to create that big updo look. And I'm using a larger cup because I have a lot of hair, but if you have short hair you can definitely use a smaller cup. And start lifting our hair up over the cup. And then we're just going to make that look a lot neater and make sure it's covering all of the cup inside. So once we're looking like a cone head, we're going to go ahead and take our hair tie and tie off the top. Okay, so once we've got that tied off, we're going to take the top and we're going to start twisting that into a knot. Got about this much hair left. I'm going to bobby pin that in, and then we're going to pin them facing upwards. So now I'm just taking a hair curler and I'm going to start curling these pieces up the top. For our plaits, all we're going to do is take them and loop them around to our head, and we're just going to bobby pin them in place so that we've got this loop going on. And then to finish it off, I'm just going to section these parts here, and then I'm just going to curl them in any odd direction. Sorry if you can hear my fan in the background, it is just so hot that I just cannot deal without it right now. So now that I add the bows, I'm going to add a light bit of tinsel around my neck. She always has some sort of token necklace on, and it makes it look more festive and Christmassy. Then we're going to take our larger bow and we're going to tie that around the top of our hair. Then we are done! So that is it for this Cindy Lou Who tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a fun video. It's nothing too serious or anything like that. If you do recreate this, then definitely put it on Instagram and tag me so I can see. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and also subscribe if you're not already. I hope you all have a great Christmas holidays, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hey, it's me, Cindy. Cindy who? Cindy Lou Who. Never heard of her. This is itchy as. You say hello in the shade. I just put this on the wrong hand. Forgot to conceal. Eyes, I'm going to use the mustache. Oh my god, it's so cute. No idea what I'm doing half the time.